you're just thinking about canning or thinking about getting into canning, you're asking yourself, is it worth it? What's the cost involved? So for those of you wondering that, I'm going to do a little math for you here. So our peaches were $55 a bushel. We got 2 bushels. So there's $110. Now if you don't have jars, quart jars, they're going to cost you, they're usually around $1 a piece. We're just going to take that as an average. So usually $12, $12.99, somewhere in there. We're just going to keep the numbers even. We're just going to say $12 for 12 jars that come with the lids and bands on them already. Okay, if it's different, you can add in. We're just going to keep it simple today. We usually find them on sale. Try to get them at $1 a piece or under. So let's just say we did, you get $12 for a case of jars. They come in a case of 12. Okay, so we needed 56. So that is 56 divided by 12. 4.6. We're going to say 5 cases. So times 5. 12 times 5 is $60. So $60 for our jars. Okay, I bought a 10-pound bag of sugar for $5. Whoops, what am I doing there? There we go, 110. So we take 110 plus 60 plus 5. Now remember, your jars are a one-time purchase. So if you're new to this, this would be the first time you did it. After you do it the first time, once you start getting your supplies, the cost is going to go down. The next time you do this, the only thing you're going to need to buy is lids, the top part here. Because you got your bands, you got your jars, you'll just need new lids. You get 12 of those for about $3 to $4 a box for 12 of those. So it's going to get cheaper after your first time. Your first time around is when all your expense. Your kettles, jars, whatever other canning supplies you want. So we're up to $175. That's what we got into this. So we would take 175 divided by 56 quarts equals $3, and we're going to round up $3.13 per quart of peaches. What are they in the store? Well, one of our local stores I was in the other day, I just checked to see if the price has changed or not, but they've been $6 a quart for quite a few years now. They're probably going to continue to go up. You can go to the store and pay $6 a quart for jars you cannot reuse. You could, but I don't trust them. They're not, I mean, obviously they went through a factory. You'd be using the smaller lids, the regular size lids on those jars. You'd still have to buy bands and lids. But the jars aren't the quality of these. They're a thinner jar. They're not going to take the abuse of being used over and over and over again like these canning jars are. So if you're just starting out, it's $3.13 a quart. Now I'll go back and do this for us. We didn't have the cost in jars. We just had the cost in lids. So we're going to take, we're just going to say $3.99 is an average cost around here for lids times 5. So $3.99 times 5, whoops, is $20. We're just going to round it off again and say $20. So we'll go back and do this again now. So we're going to take our $110 plus $20 in lids plus our $5 in sugar equals $135 divided by 56. We're paying $2.41 a quart. That's a substantial savings. Over $6 or $6 plus a quart. some places, you go to some of these stores, they're going to be $7, $8 a quart. And you got to watch it. Jars are getting smaller just like everything else. Look at your labels. Is it actually 32 ounces? Is it a quart? Or are they going down? Are they 30 ounces now? Are they 28? I've seen 28-ounce jars. So that's another thing to look out for. So, yes, you're saving money when you do this. There was a time, I'm going to say 20 years ago, 30 years ago, there was a time in our history or a brief period there where it wasn't worth canning. It was cheaper to buy this stuff, and I didn't can for a while. It was cheaper to buy the stuff in the store, but now I've got a different mindset now. Back then I really wasn't as conscious about the quality of what goes into our food, because these days, what are they using for sweetener? Is it high fructose corn syrup or is it sugar? I'm not eating any high fructose corn syrup, and our family doesn't either. So that's another advantage to canning your own goods. You know what's in this. No preservatives, no high fructose corn syrup, no colors or additives. This is peaches, water, and sugar. So we know what's in our food. When we make our spaghetti sauce, we're going to do a video on that. We grow everything that's in our spaghetti sauce. We know exactly what's in it. And you don't need preservatives. Yeah, and we don't use high fructose. We're going to make ketchup too. Look at all your ketchup. Go look on the racks of all your name brand ketchups. They all got high fructose corn syrup in them for sweeteners. You got to buy some high-end mom and pop brand to get regular sugar, and then you're paying out the butt for it. So now I will say, and you'll find out in those videos, that's a little bit more time consuming, but there again, we know what's in our product, and we're saving money in the long run. So we've got 41 quarts. We should get another, let's say we get 7 more tonight. That'll be 49. We've got a couple from last year. So we're going to say we have 52 quarts. That's 1 quart of peaches per week to get us to next year. Okay, to eat them fresh, to make a pie. If we make peach cobbler, which Emmy and the kids love, then that takes 2 quarts. So we got enough to have a peach cobbler every other week for a full year. So that's enough peaches. So if you got any questions or comments, just let us know. We'll be happy to answer them. Thank you.